Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Kristi, and today I have a DIY for you. This is a pumpkin spice latte sugar scrub. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you went ahead and done so. If you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you comment below and share this video. This is an extremely simple recipe. I already had all ingredients in my pantry, so you may as well. You can check the description box below and I will have measurements and ingredients listed there. This is everything you'll need to make the sugar scrub. I will go over it in detail as we mix it up, and I like to use a glass bowl to mix everything in, but any bowl will do. And making this recipe at home is way less expensive than if you went out and purchased a sugar scrub. Of course, this is just a base recipe, so you can adjust it and tweak it to the way you want. But my first ingredient is brown sugar, and I just add 1/4 cup of brown sugar to my glass bowl. My next ingredient is sugar, and I picked this up at Dollar Tree. This is pure cane sugar. I like it because it is granular. It's really bigger and thicker than a normal white sugar. And I just add 3/4 cup of this sugar to my brown sugar. To your sugar, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of coffee grounds. Now, if you want a more coffee consistency and smell to the sugar scrub, you can add 3. I add 2, and you want to make sure these are coffee grounds that have not been used. Our next ingredient that we're going to add is pumpkin pie spice. And I just picked this up, I believe, at Walmart, but there are several different brands that you can buy that are cheaper than McCormick. This is going to be added to our mixture, and it is 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. We are going to be adding some cinnamon to this recipe, and I like to add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. This ingredient is completely optional, but I already had it available in my pantry. Nutmeg is a very strong spice, so all you'll need to do is add a small dash. Once you have all of your dry ingredients in a bowl, you'll just want to mix those together. I use a whisk, and I just want them all incorporated. I want to make sure there's no lumps in my brown sugar. You'll need to choose your favorite type of oil or base to add to the sugar scrub. Mine is always coconut oil because there are so many benefits. This one was picked up at Dollar Tree also. It is 100% pure refined coconut oil. It is non-GMO, and it's only $1. You will want to measure out 1/4 cup of your oil. Since I'm using coconut oil, I do want that melted. You will need to incorporate this slowly into your dry ingredients. You'll only want to put a little bit at a time and then whisk. This part is a personal preference, so it depends on how dry or how wet you want your sugar scrub. You may use the entire 1/4 cup, or you may leave some. Sometimes I have even left some of mine when I've made this, but more times than not, I use the entire 1/4 cup. Once you've mixed in your coconut oil and you have it at the consistency that is right for you, you have another optional ingredient. I like to add it because it just gives it an extra nice smell. This is pure vanilla extract. This one also was picked up at Dollar Tree, but this is readily available at any store. If you choose to add the vanilla, you just add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla and mix up your scrub well. During the mixing process, I always like to test it to see if it is grainy enough, if I need to add any more sugar, if I need to add more coconut oil. Just make sure that you do this to the consistency that fits you best. And since I have issues with dry skin in the fall and winter anyways, as you will see, I end up using my entire amount of coconut oil. It's probably the best during this time of season to use that amount and not less anyways, if you're like me and have dry skin. Once you have your finished product mixed together and at the consistency you like, you will need to store this in an airtight container. Your sugar scrub does need to be stored in an airtight container. This one is just a glass container. It has a place where you could label it if you'd like. It also has a rubberized seal around the lid and a tin type lid that goes on top to seal it. This one is my favorite glass container. I like the way it is hinged on the top so it opens and closes easy, and I know that it's sealed properly and tight. It also does have the rubber lip around the top so that when it is sealed, that it seals airtight. Both of these containers can be found at Dollar Tree, so that makes them extremely inexpensive and a nice option. Before transferring your sugar scrub into your glass container, you will want to make sure that it is completely clean and sterile. This smells absolutely amazing. During the mixing of the dry ingredients, if you would like to have this to have a stronger coffee scent, you can add more coffee grounds. If you would like to have this be more pumpkin scented, make sure you add more pumpkin pie spice. Just do whatever makes you most comfortable and make this as unique and as much of your scrub as possible. This has a gorgeous, rich brown color, and it stores really well. I like to keep this in a cool, dry place till I'm ready to use it. The shelf life on this I've noticed is about 4 weeks, but that's honestly because I've usually used all of the sugar scrub within that time frame. I think what helps with the longevity is Dollar Tree sells these silver plastic spoons. They're small and they're in the wetting section, and that's what I use to dip the sugar scrub out of the container with. The spoon is small enough that it fits on the jar really well. At the metal clasp where it closes, you can just slide it down in there and store it that way. These make great gifts also if you'd like to wrap some ribbon or twine around this and then add a little card. It smells amazing, it looks gorgeous, and it just screams happy fall. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this sugar scrub as much as I do. If you do, please remember to share, give me a thumbs up, and comment below. Again, all ingredients and measurements will be in the description box. I will have my Instagram name linked there also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, and make sure you check out more of my videos. I hope everyone has an amazing day.